I'm Caitlin Leggett here in San Angelo, where any 4th of July plans have pretty much been put on pause due to severe rain and flooding overnight. I spoke with officials who tell me this is record-setting flooding. You can see behind me just how bad and how high this water really is. There are several roads in the North San Angelo area that are completely underwater. Officials are urging everyone to stay indoors until these conditions improve.
85 to go to school. I haven't left. I have never seen flooding like we had the past 24 hours. My wife has lived here all her life. We were talking about it last night at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. The rain just would not stop.
What was supposed to be a day filled with fireworks, food, and celebration quickly turned into one filled with flash flooding and water rescues across San Angelo. Overnight, the National Weather Service reported at least 14 inches of rain, triggering severe weather and flooding warnings. I spoke with residents in the area who woke up to water inside their homes or were forced to evacuate.
Okay, we've had the rain like this and it's flooded, but not on this outskirts of town or like come up in our house.
Along with her family, one woman had to evacuate her home entirely.
There was lots of water, so I woke up my husband. We started packing stuff. We called 911 multiple times, and they either couldn't get here because of the flooding or they were helping other people. So luckily we had our own boat and we were able to get out by that.
I spoke with a man who is originally from the area and came back to pretty much help anyone he could. He received a call from a good friend of his saying that his animals were stuck in the home and he brought his own boat out to rescue them.
I haven't found anybody yet, but we're about to go back down and look. So if anybody knows anybody that's stuck, please call me.
He said in his search he's seen several goats completely underwater, but he's also seen power lines and gasoline. So he's really urging people to stay safe and stay indoors. Authorities have shut down several roads in North San Angelo, including Bell Street, Pulliam, and more. An Independence Day that people won't soon forget.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
In Tom Green County, there were several emergency rescues similar to those depicted in this video. The water is moving very fast as people throw a rope out to help rescue those in the water. The flooding has prompted numerous emergency rescues across the county, and streets, neighborhoods, and homes are being affected by the flooding. In some locations, the water rose as high as 10 feet. An ambulance was deployed on Friday to San Angelo with 7 personnel. The personnel are all over from the Abilene Fire Department and not just one particular station. The department only has one ambulance, which is an ambulance bus that allows people to respond to mass casualty events or natural disasters. The bus can accommodate 20 to 27 patients on board, equipped with all the capabilities of a regular ambulance. The ambulance was deployed to help with recovery efforts due to a mass flooding in San Angelo.
I'm Brenna Gibbons. Several parts of Texas experienced severe flooding over 4th of July weekend. And now many people in the Big Country are coming together and filling up trailers like this one with donations.
What we're taking there this evening is specifically what she called for. They're not needing clothes or water donations right now in that San Angelo area, but over the next few days, we're going to be coordinating with them to get specific lists of where we can help in certain areas.
Samantha Rowland is just one person in the Big Country who is trying to help those affected by the floods by collecting donations.
You know, you don't want to just obviously rush down there and jump in and try to be hands-on unless they call for it, because first responders need access to the roads. People need access to the roads to get out and to get to safe areas. So that's definitely not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to be helpful in the most efficient way.
Many other people in the Big Country have also been helping with flood relief efforts, such as the Abilene Salvation Army, F5 Plumbing, the Jim Ned Volunteer Fire Department, and many more.
If any of us in the areas of Texas that are not being affected can come together and help them, you know, God puts us where we need to be when we're supposed to be there, in my opinion. And I feel like there's so many ways to serve, and if you feel led to do things in your heart, then you should do them and not think twice about it. Even if it's one bottle of shampoo, it makes a difference to somebody, even if you don't get to see it to your face.
Roland says that it's important to help in situations like this because it gives those who were impacted a little bit of hope to hold on to.
I've been in situations in my life, not necessarily flood, but it was the good people that come into your life that change your life, that step in and show you that, like, the world can still be good, even in bad times. There's good people.
For more information on where you can make a donation, visit our website at ktxs.com.
I'm Copeland Welch, and what you see right here beside me is the aftermath of the flood that destroyed many homes here in San Angelo.
My wife woke me up at 2:30 in the morning, and she said the house is flooded. And I just got out of bed, and it was only like 2.5, 3 inches. But as the day went on, it got higher and higher and higher, like between 8 and 9 inches.
Roger and Kay Wallace have poured their hearts into making their house a home.
I laid all that laminate down, and I just can't do it no more. Lost our freezer, lost our ice box. We lost a lot of stuff.
As you take a closer look at this pile of debris, you can see everything from clothing to insulation that's been ripped from the home.
To buy new furniture, ice box, freezers, just a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. But we've been really proud of this house. Ever since we remodeled it, I mean, it was our home, and we loved it.
Organizations from across the state have stepped up to help families rebuild.
I mean, it overwhelms my heart. I'm sorry. It just so overwhelms me.
For many like the Wallace family, they say the next steps are cleaning out what's been destroyed and seeing what can be recovered.
I'm Jackson Burleson. In San Angelo over the 4th of July weekend, mass flooding absolutely just decimated this community and a lot of homes were damaged. And as you can see behind me, this basketball hoop is 10 feet and the water is just below it. We went around to see how this community is feeling and what they're doing to move forward. San Angelo is not the only place in Texas affected by these mass floods. The encouraging aspect of the cleanup process is the number of people from outside the community who are coming in to help, including a fire department based out of East Texas.
The tribe has several tribal citizens that live across the United States from Hawaii to New York. Okay. And some of them are in our area in East Texas and Houston area, but we have several that scattered around Texas. And we have tribal members that were affected by the flood, and just a call came out to them. And as a tribal nation, we try to take care of our own people as much as we can. So,
for people who live in San Angelo, they didn't know how much help they were going to get from the people who don't even live here. Getting all that help.
That's great, I didn't know that this existed because I never been through this, before. So, but there's always the first time for everything. So,
Tropical Storm Barry played a significant role with all the rainfall that happened in Texas. Knowing that it is hurricane season, there are many other people in the nation that need help. After this, there are more people in the country they need to assist.
Just see what else happens throughout the United States. We have a family in South Carolina right now that's being affected and looking out for them on that Hurricane Chantal also. So we try to take care of all of our citizens across the United States.
If you want to help this community, go to ktxs.com for more information.